Bro, why?
What
Um,
happened? Nah, all right, whatever.
Alvaro doesn't have.
Talk about.
He's not on the camera anymore.
I mean, he's just busy. Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another episode, season 3, episode 42. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. But on today's episode, we're going to be looking at Jeremie Frmipong as he has been offered to Barcelona. I did talk about Jeremie Frmipong on my previous video, on the latest news video. And then as well, we're going to be looking at some quotes from Pep Guardiola. But guys, as always, if you guys want to join into the live stream and discuss with us, just go on X at CulePodcasts, click on the streamer link, and you'll be able to join. But as always, guys, either co-host Sebi at the top right, Alex bottom left, and then you have Avado at the top right, and then just a second, just joined, but he just left. But guys,
Yo, by
um,
the way, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about. Wait. Do you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm not showing my beautiful face, bro. It's just that when I'm driving, I can't connect the face cam. But I yeah, sorry guys.
Okay.
Did you
Yo, what's
drink
up,
and drive
Zapata?
or no?
What
Avado.
happened?
Did you drink and drive or not,
Yeah.
bro?
What happened? No, I'm drinking. Then I'm gonna drive.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Pineapple? Well, welcome back to the stream. But all right, guys. So, like, the topic on today's video that I wanted to talk about first, and then we talk about the words from Pep Guardiola because he did say some interesting quotes. I wanted to talk about Jeremie Frmipong because he has been offered to Barcelona by his agent, and apparently Barcelona they have made an offer for the Dutch right back. Now, first, I want to know your guys' thoughts on oh my god. On Jeremie Frmipong, like I've seen him, very solid right back, very fast, strong, physically. His physicality is also something to note, and on top of that, he gets goals and assists. What are your guys' thoughts on Jeremie Frmipong? Have you guys seen him much? Do you guys think that
Yeah,
thoughts?
I've seen him a little bit with Leverkusen this season, and he seems like a very promising young player. He's I think he's like kind of like what the modern fullback is today, kind of like what people expect. Someone that can get up ahead and score when needed and provide assists, and he does that for Xavi Alonso. The only thing about him that I consider is that he's a good defender. It's just that he goes up a lot. So, coming back down might be something to consider because when you're playing teams in La Liga like Real Madrid that have a surplus of wingers, that can get you on the counter and are very fast,
No.
that's, some food for thought there. But he's a very good player, and I've seen him with Netherlands, and I rate him. I think
No.
he's one of the best right backs in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, so you're saying he's a black Joao Cancelo?
Nah, but better because Joao Cancelo is good, but I feel like he's a better defender than Joao.
That's true.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
The, yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you. We can hear
Okay,
you.
wait. So to kind of like talk about that, we've heard reports saying that Barca wants to hold on to Cancelo, and honestly, bro, if that's gonna be a confliction between Frimpong and Cancelo, then don't hold on to both of them, please. Pretty please. We don't have
No,
the financial situation to hold on to two right backs, so please let
no,
Cancelo go. Please, thank
no.
you.
Wait, but Cancelo might play left back then.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
yeah, but we have
But we
Balde,
have Balde.
so
No, fuck Balde.
and wait. Another thing,
Fuck Balde. What?
another thing. Hadn't there been rumors early this season about Frimpong going to Madrid?
Yeah, there were rumors, and so that's why I'm speculating. Like, hey, is this maybe just the agent, just maybe like throwing in out around like the name of Barcelona, to potentially like attract interest? Because when you think about Barcelona's right back situation, you have Koundé who had a fantastic season on a personal level in that position. He grew into that position. You just renewed Hector Fort. For 2 plus, I mean, just 2 weeks ago, for a couple of years. You have Julian Araujo, and you have Alex Valde, who would be playing as that left back, and then you have Joao Cancelo. So you have a lot of fullback depth, and so like, does it really make sense to go out for a right back when you have other priorities, and you have depth in that area, such as maybe like a pivot and a left winger. So this is why I'm a little bit skeptical of the rumor.
Well, listen, I think it's gonna be a hard signing to make because he is a very promising player, and a lot of teams are after him right now. Madrid being one of them, and we know that they can easily beat us there in that race because they have the money and
Yeah, the
you
financial.
know they're a much better team than us right now. You got to admit it. Madrid is a much better. Maybe yes, we know they have the referees on their side, and we know that they have the money. I mean, if I had that money, I win every trophy available. But at the end of the day, you know, you gotta recognize that they do have a stronger, much stronger squad right now.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm not too worried is because I feel like with this current squad, and you know, I personally liked Xavi. You guys know what I thought about the whole situation. But with Hansi Flick, hopefully they can only get better, and we have a lot of promising young players that I think are more than capable of, you know, getting the job done against Madrid. I don't think Madrid is, you know, I don't think super teams always work out. You can look at PSG. The Galacticos didn't do much in Europe, for example. I think they only won the UCL once, and they had like a stacked team. And it's not like, yeah, they dominated Liga. But my point is, like, super teams don't always work out, even though they have Mbappe now. We'll see how that team plays next season. But
I mean, you could have had PSG literally had the best top three in the front, and they didn't win shit.
exactly. So
Messi,
that's my
Neymar, and
point.
Mbappe was
I
playing
Football,
don't.
insane.
I'm not worried. I'm
football's
not worried about,
unpredictable like that.
like, don't get me wrong. Mbappe is a phenomenal player. I think, in my opinion, he's the best player in the world right now. People
Do over Vinny?
over Vinny because my reasoning is, and you guys know I hate Vinny as a person. He's super annoying, but I rate him super highly as a player. I think what Mbappe has done for teams like France at the
Okay.
international stage, we can't forget the World Cup. I know it was 2 years ago, but what he did was, it was
Yeah.
insane, carrying the team on his back like that. And we know that yes, sometimes he goes.
I mean, yeah, in that game he did goes for like 80 minutes. It wasn't until like they got that penalty in which
Well, no, no, but
like he
still,
turned up.
but he scored the penalties and he
Yeah, he
scored a
did.
very nice goal. And he's always a threat. People can discredit Mbappe. Personally, I don't like him that much either as a person because he you know
Hmm.
he's a cocky dude. He thinks he's the shit.
Yeah.
But Mbappe is the shit. Mbappe is the shit. He can do it. But it's just what I'm saying. I think Barca, if we are to get Frimpong, which is not impossible either, you know, Barcelona is a big team and they have a lot of fans and a lot of players are fans. So we could do
Yeah,
it
I
now.
feel like also like Mbappe coming to Madrid, one of the big three has to leave.
Yeah, Rodrigo doesn't have a place in that team currently.
Yeah,
There
bro.
isn't a big three there, just big me. That is Mbappe.
Yo, at
Yeah,
the end of the day, bro, all super
that's
teams
true.
do is add pressure. That team now is pressure to win the treble. Like right now,
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
expectation
they
is the
have
treble,
to. If they
nothing
don't
less.
win,
If they don't win La
Oh, okay. He just cut out.
okay,
Um,
whatever I was saying. What if they don't win the fucking treble? It's over for them.
Basically, imagine having Frimpong and Nico Williams in this current Barcelona, bro. The pace and the verticality that these guys would be able to bring into
But
this
how
team.
realistic is Nico Williams? I'm a huge fan. I think
No,
he's
no,
a
no.
great player.
The thing, the priorities right now for Barcelona, as we were talking about, it's simple. It's Nico Williams and Kimmich. Those are the priorities. But the thing is, Mika Merino has been thrown in there to reinforce the Barcelona midfield. Angelo Stiller, the Stuttgart midfielder, who in these last couple of days he has been getting some prominence. As I said, Mika Merino. There's a lot of Barcelona names that are being mentioned, who could, Hansi Flick is putting
my
on the
Wi-Fi is
table,
ass. Sorry.
basically. Um, but yeah, like Hansi Flick is putting some names which is attracting some attention, and I'm really excited to see how Hansi Flick is going to be changing this team because he is already making some changes. He's completely stopped the Guido Rodriguez deal, and Sergio Roberto he is not going to get renewed. It seems like he's going to be leaving the club. So look at that. I think Flick wanted Frimpong. He's looking at Bundesliga players. He's been putting some Bundesliga players on Barcelona's radar. Endrick's performances and making Mbappe's moves so unnecessary. And the thing is with Endrick, like, his goals, I know they've been getting
Bro,
like a lot of media
people are
attention.
meat writers. I hate. I haven't even seen him play like that, and I already hate Endrick from how overrated he is.
Exactly, bro. People
Yo,
are
no,
now
no.
people are
But
rating
look,
schools and not performance of the player for entire 90 minutes.
yo,
No.
but you can tell that Endrick, he's already carrying himself as if he was world class, and it's kind of pissing me off because you still haven't made it to La Liga, and you're acting The other day when he like held the shirt like Messi, I was like, bro, your balls just dropped. Calm down.
Bro, I swear to God, I was watching the game with friends,
What's up,
and
TBS?
bro, that shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. You
I'm
said
like, bro, calm down. You're not there yet.
Bro, you scored against a shitty fucking Mexico team that got fucking destroyed 0-4 to Uruguay. You're Brazil, a five-time champion, five-time World Cup champion, nine-time Copa America winner, and you're fucking celebrating a 90th fucking goal like you won the fucking World Cup, bro. You're not him, bro.
I just think I really think Endrick has gotten so much media coverage, and yes, I know he's a good player, but is he really much better than someone like say Vitor Roque? Because I don't see the hype, and I say Vitor Roque because he's his counterpart, right? He's also a 9 young Brazilian. They
Yeah.
have similar play styles, and it makes me think because again, yeah, I've seen clips of him from when he was still playing in Brazil. And I've also been looking at his performances now in the international break, but has he really been all that? Like I think it's just Madrid overhyping him, but I really don't think he's that guy. And besides, how will he fit into that team? Because he's not a winger, and you have a striker in Mbappe who can also play in the wing. But how much can you move that team around? Because you also have players like Arda Güler, Rodrigo. Like
Yeah.
Yo, I
Well,
have a question.
well, what's the question?
Don't you guys see him a little undersized to be a 9? Or is
Yes.
it just me?
I mean, he's tiny, but he's big as fuck. Like, he's strong, man.
yeah, I mean you don't need to be super tall nowadays to be a
Nah,
nine.
yeah, you don't have to be tall, bro.
But then again, you have the goal.
He's got like that sturdy build, like R9 has power in his leg like that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this isn't like a Madrid based episode. Like we're not going to talk about it. I know like Madrid, they have a lot of talent in Barcelona. They are going to have to do stuff, just to basically counter what Madrid are doing. But just to close off the Jeremie Frmipong topic, would you guys sign him, or would you guys be looking at, hey, like we don't really need him?
No, sign
Oh,
Frimpong and Harvey.
No,
we have other
Because
Frimpong.
priorities.
I heard that
Wait,
sign him
wait.
because I heard Hansi Flick actually wants to play Kunde as center back.
And
No,
then will you
bro.
guys get rid of
And
Araujo
either
and just
way,
play Cubarsi?
what happened, Alex?
But if that's the case, right? If you sign Frimpong, he's your starting right back. You got Balde on the left when he's healthy because he's the starter at the end of the day. I think what would happen to the team now would if Conde becomes a center back, are you selling Araujo?
Nah,
No,
bro.
I
Alex.
personally wouldn't.
At the end of the day, bro, you
Because
need depth.
Cubarsi, in my opinion, has been better than Araujo.
No, look. At the end of the day, you need depth. Cubarsi being the third center back on that team is great because he just keeps growing. If
Yeah, but Alvaro, like Pau Cubarsi has been putting in some better
no,
performances.
I agree with you.
That's the thing, though.
In my opinion, the starting center back should be Araujo and Cubarsi, and then Conde becomes that third center back that can play right back on a given day. But again, I'm really hoping that Frimpong comes in just for the fact that Cancelo will be an automatic no. Because just please have established players, not players that are half asking their position.
Oh, yeah, okay,
And
but you're not going to be paying like 50, 60 million for a guy who's going to be playing bench. That's the thing, though.
who?
No. For
Conde?
example, like what would be your back line if, for example, Joao Cancelo leaves and Jeremie Frmipong comes in? Like, what
My
would be your
back
back
line
line?
will be Balde, Araujo, Cubarsi, and Frimpong. I know what you're saying about Conde. I was the
So
one.
so so
We've
so
talked
Kunde's
about
not
this.
playing.
No, but we've mentioned this before. I am in favor of selling Conde for the fact that with how Cubarsi has been playing, he has solidified his name along Araujo. I don't want to be like you're saying. I don't want to be paying that much money for someone that's going to be a bench player. So I'm in favor of selling him. Will they sell him? I don't know.
No, but
Yeah, he's a
he's most
big
likely
money sale. He's a big money sale.
Kunde isn't leaving. Like he just came out a couple days ago and he basically said like, hey, I feel identified in this team. I feel like one of the leaders. There's
But
no
think
chance
about
that
it.
Kunde
If
is
we
leaving.
sign Frimpong and this guy has a good Euros,
Yeah, I mean, Frimpong, he did say like he was going to decide his future after Euros.
if I was
Guys,
It's
Barca,
okay.
if I was Barca and there was a good offer for Kunde if he does good in the Euros, and if we get Frimpong, I would sell him.
Guys, listen to me. A team you gotta watch out for in the Euros is the Netherlands. It's a very
Yeah.
nice young team. I've been
Yeah.
saying this to. I've been speaking about this to my friends. Like, they look good. They don't have a lot of like, let's say, world class like.
But De Jong
established
got
play.
injured.
What's up?
De Jong got injured. He's gonna miss the
Yeah,
Euros.
he's out for the Euros.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying
Now
like,
Netherlands got more chances to win Euros.
Yeah, so this is advantage Netherlands.
no, I
I
mean,
saw some
listen,
people say that.
I think if we are to get Frimpong, we gotta act now because I'm sure he's gonna do good in the Euros and his price is only gonna go up.
But Frimpong, he
You know,
did say that he was going to make his decision after the Euros in regards to
Yeah,
his future.
uh,
but I'm
But
saying like
second,
if
also
yeah,
last season, you know, we could have signed Grimaldo, but Xavi preferred Mark Alonso. So
bro,
if we had signed Grimaldo last season and now Frimcom, we would have had both, you know, wing backs
the,
of
well,
Bayer
bro,
Leverkusen right now.
yeah.
but if you guys were to pinpoint a position where we need the biggest reinforcement, what would that be?
No, it's
Bro,
it's the
obviously
Left
Pivot.
the
wing probably.
You said what?
Left wing, don't you think left wing is necessary?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Also,
think
we need
it
DM.
just
No,
Also,
I would
You're
say, I would say pivot, bro.
yeah.
yeah,
I do
pivot
I
too,
honestly,
do
but I
agree.
don't think, you know, in Hansi Flick system, pivot position is that important because, you know, he plays
Doesn't
like
Hansi
double
Flick
pivot
run?
and thing.
Doesn't Flick run two pivots?
He does, but what Saket's trying to say is like unlike Xavi, where like you need a positional pivot, that like a Rodri type player. You need more
Mm,
of like a mobile, sort of like Kimmich type role. So like
yeah.
a positional pivot is like
Look,
Guido Rodriguez, for
look.
example, who
To agree
is
with you
not
guys,
needed in that
I
system.
think that pivot and winger are both of equal importance,
Yeah,
bro.
no, no,
we
no,
need
and that's
another
Yeah.
precisely
pure
why.
winger.
That's why I'm saying like the Barcelona's decision to go after or this rumor of Jeremie Frmipong coming into prominence, I don't see it viable because Barcelona they have other positions. But simple. Would you guys go out for Jeremie Frmipong or would you guys say no, no thanks?
Yeah,
Sebi.
I will buy him.
Yes, please.
Okay, so yes, yes, yes. Sebi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo,
Um.
he trying to act hard, bro.
Second.
Say taking his time and shit.
No, but what's it called? I would say yes to anyone to come to Barcelona at this point, bro.
Oh,
True.
wait, hold up. So
I think Pep will say otherwise.
Yeah, Pep Loki hates us. What do we do to Pep? Every time they bring Barcelona to a discussion, he's like, "Fuck no, not coming back."
I don't know.
Wait,
But we were
there's
going
a
to talk about
question.
that.
There's a
Yeah.
question about yeah, that question about the starting 11B on the Flick.
Okay. This is an interesting question right here. Our defense next season, cubarsi, balde, Fay, Araujo, Frimpong, Christensen, Konde. Okay. We would be more open than the Grand Canyon. Guys, I think to have a balance in the squad, you need like one attacking fullback and you need one defensive fullback. In Barcelona, you have Balde or Joao Cancelo being the attacking fullback, and then you have Koundé being the defensive one. And for example, in Madrid, you have Carvajal being the more offensive one, and then you have Mendy being the more defensive one. I think that's just more balanced. But answering Sampana's question, what would you guys ideal 11 be under Hansi Flick?
Messi, Neymar, Suarez, um,
Busquets.
Iniesta, Xavi, Busi.
You gonna get him from the retirement home or no?
Okay, let's be for real. Okay,
I mean,
goalkeeper because we have no one else. Ter Stegen, obviously. Two center backs, Araujo, Cubarsi. Wait, are we saying if we get Frimpong?
well,
No,
yeah,
no,
he
no,
said
no, no,
ideal,
no.
so
Yeah, I mean, ideal, but the thing is, like, that's really not gonna happen. Like, when you think about it,
Okay,
because he does
Kunde,
have a contract for
Kunde,
a couple
and if
years.
Joao Cancelo stays, I like him better than Balde, low key.
Really?
Yes.
I just think Balde didn't have a great season and he got injured, so we haven't seen a lot of him.
No, but the thing is, like, how many times have you seen Balde as exposed as Joao Cancelo? That's the thing.
I
Like,
think Balde is also quicker, so he can recover more.
and the thing is,
Also,
like,
but how many times have we seen Balde provide something in attack like Cancelo?
multiple times. For like in the season where we won the
But
league
he's not as
title,
good as Cancelo going
Yo,
forward.
but at the end of the
I
day,
know,
it's different styles of play, bro. It's different
I,
players. And
I,
Balde,
It's like
Balde.
different
Okay, no,
different side of both coins.
Wait. But time out. Cancelo has already developed as a player fully, Balde has one full season and then an injured season, so he still has time to develop. We're talking about a guy that was still considered for the what do you call it,
Golden
shit?
Boy.
For the Golden Boy. So I mean, he's just developing.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
I,
gotta
I
ease him back
personally
in. You can't just throw him in the starting
no,
11
but
again.
I mean, I think
He's
look,
gonna be our starting left back.
I think Balde give him the preseason to get back. Let him play the friendlies. Let him get back to shape. I think. Look, my idea of this perfect starting 11, you have Ter Stegen, Balde, Cubarsi, Araujo. Now you said Elias no Frimpong, right?
No. Like Frmipong, that deal isn't most likely gonna happen.
Conde.
Yeah, it'd be Kunde.
Then in the midfield, Pedri, Gavi, and I guess De Jong if he's not injured.
De Jong.
We don't have a lot more to work with, and then up top, assuming Lewandowski. Honestly, I would rather have Vitor Roque, to be completely honest with you guys. But since I know he's not gonna be starting like that, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, and on the left, maybe
Fati.
Ferran Torres. Use
Joao
what?
Felix.
Joao
Joao
Felix.
Felix. Okay. Well, I mean, there are going to be some changes in the squad. I'm
I
really
think the
hoping it's going to
midfield should
be
be Pedri, Gavi, and Gundogan.
Pedri, Gavi. I mean, but who would be at the base?
Yeah, I mean Gavi, I guess.
No. Gavi's for sure going to be at that base of the midfield for
We
Hansi
can put
Flick.
Gundogan there.
But like Gundogan defensively, I don't
No,
know.
Yeah, but
Gundogan is more a
Pedri
box
is
to box.
Yeah. Ideally
Pedri is
back.
way a better
The
attacker.
ideal back is our back line next season with Faye, Cubarsi, Cancelo, Inigo, Fort, Julian Araujo as backups. I mean, that's honestly solid. Just the thing is, I don't know if I'd put Cubarsi, on the bench. I think that the performances that Cubarsi has been putting have been, at times superb of that of either Araujo or Kunde at times. Well, what's up, Messi? Cool. But okay, guys, now talking about something completely different. I want to be talking about Pep Guardiola. Because Pep Guardiola, he came out and, he was asked the question, is the door closed for your possible return to Barcelona in the future? And he said, definitively, yes, the door is closed. Thoughts on that?
Bro,
I
Pep
mean,
Guardiola hates us, and I hate him. Okay,
Guardiola is just
come
used
back
to
to the
winning
club.
at this point, and he's not gonna win with Barcelona, not with this current team. So
You know what? If he
Um,
doesn't want to come back, and he doesn't have to come back. We have Hansi Flick.
okay, I have
That's
the
what
thoughts.
my thoughts are.
Same thoughts as Sari, bro. I don't really got much to add about that. I already told you what, like, we were already joking about this before the stream started with Pep, so I don't really care much about it. It's one of those comments that's like, okay, nothing new. I don't really care much. I
Yeah.
agree with Sevi.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, like, why would Pep Guardiola want to come back to Barcelona? He's won everything you could possibly win at Barcelona. He's won the
I just
sextuple,
look to add
created the
on to what I
best team
said.
in footballing history. You
I
know,
just I just don't get why these comments come out now when Barca got a brand new coach. If you hear these comments with it when the Xavi saga was going on, that makes sense. But why now when we get a brand new coach? I
well,
don't really get it.
Also, until now he was open to come back to Barcelona. And what happened to Xavi with this time? I think he reignited his memory back when he was manager. Also, same thing happened to him, in the press and all thing. Maybe that's why.
yeah. No, but like I don't think that Pep Guardiola is ever going to come back as like managers Barcelona. Hopefully, maybe in a couple years' time after he's I don't know gone through the cycle at Manchester City, maybe tried international football because that's something that Pep Guardiola hasn't done. But then we can actually see him, potentially come back to Barcelona, but at an institutional level and not as a manager because I don't think that he will ever manage the club. But that wasn't it. Pep Guardiola, he also said he was also asked about Lamine Yamal and Pau Cubarsi, and he said this in regards to that. La Masia never fails. I don't remember a group of such young players with such a great impact. Now they need patience to keep growing. And that's crazy because Pep Guardiola, he saw Messi, he saw Xavi, he saw Iniesta, he saw Busquets, and to say that about such crazy talents, that's a positive sign for Barcelona. They absolutely have gems in their team.
yeah, and we gotta remember that none of this happens over time. Like unlike other teams, Barcelona has a very good academy system, and we do produce a lot of talent. So you just gotta be patient with it. It's not like you just bought players in their mid to late 20s that are already in their prime. You know, you're built. You have young kids that you're making into great players. So you just gotta have time and patience, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But now, guys, I want to be talking about two quotes specifically from Pep Guardiola, and that's in regards to Bernardo Silva and Joao Cancelo because he did talk about their future. Now, we obviously know that Barcelona, they were interested in Bernardo Silva, but this was more of like Xavi asking for Bernardo Silva. We know how much of a big fan he is of him, and Pep Guardiola, he basically said that Bernardo Silva going to Barcelona, that's not happening. This is what he said. There are many rumors in the press on Bernardo, but no one has called us so far. We've received no calls from Barca or any other club. He's a wonderful player. I hope he's going to stay with us at Manchester City. That's what he said in regards to Bernardo Silva. And the thing is, I want to ask you guys, would you guys still want Bernardo Silva to come to Barcelona? Or just no?
I take him because he's someone that you could have in the team, even if he's not a starter every day. Because I think Lamine Yamal is already better than he is, more impactful at least. I think he's someone you can put on either wing, and he'll give you a good game. And he's a good dribbler, and he's a player with a good impact. He's kind of he'd be kind of like a Gundogan, where maybe they give him to us when he's already past his prime. But I think he's a class player.
I
He
think if I were to buy a Man City player, it'd probably be Julian Alvarez.
Well, I mean, the money that Man City would be asking for Julian Alvarez would be a lot more than what they ask for Bernardo Silva. But the thing is, would Bernardo Silva work in a Hansi Flick system? That's the thing, though, because
I don't know. I don't know if it's
Hansi Flick
about.
wants like pure wingers.
I don't know if it's about working out or not. It's just that he's giving me Gundogan vibes, like in terms of like he's already getting up there in age a little more, and the direction that Barca's heading, they're probably trying to get a little younger, and they're going to pull every to keep these two Joaos.
Bro,
He
please
probably
no,
will,
man.
and I'm very against it.
Please.
But going back to Bernardo Silva, bro, I just like I don't mind it, but they're gonna be asking a lot. He's gonna be asking a lot. Like Barca's gonna have to pay a lot for him, in my
Uh,
opinion,
He's
and I don't think
29.
it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
no.
He definitely be 70 plus. That's the problem.
I think that's
Yeah.
too much for someone that's not gonna be like for the future.
Yeah, it's a win now to that player, and just Barcelona, they just don't really have that. Yeah, precisely in the 4-2-3-1 formation, Bernardo Silva doesn't fit, and this is why a player such as Bernardo, he has been put to the wayside. Pep knows that the Spanish media will do everything they can for Barca fans to hate him and ruin his legacy, and that's another reason why Pep Guardiola he doesn't want to come to Barcelona. Simple. He's achieved everything. If he doesn't, reach that level, then he's just only going to be criticized. And well, why do that? And the final quote I wanted to talk about from Pep Guardiola is in regards to Joao Cancelo, because he says this: "We will talk with Barcelona about it, trying to find the best solution. If Joao wants to stay at Barca and the two clubs are able to agree on the fee, Cancelo will play for Barca again. We are on it. He's our player." Now, I do not want Hansi Flick, Barcelona, Deco, or anyone to go after the Joaos. I think you just basically say, hey, thank you for your effort, thank you for your service, but we're moving on. And I don't like the reports that are saying, that Joao Felix is going to be staying or Joao Cancelo is going to be staying because one day it's, Hansi Flick doesn't want him to stay, Deco wants him to stay. It's just an absolute mess of affairs. And then we did talk about the Joels last week. But what do you guys make of these quotes from Pep Guardiola, where he says, "Hey, the two clubs, they are gonna have to negotiate if Cancelo is going to stay at Barcelona."
Yo, wait. Before you guys start about that, can Hansi Flick pull out his German and tell Deco to go fuck himself? Because I feel like Deco has has more of the power to decide than the coaches at this point, bro.
Well,
Like
I
I
mean,
don't get that.
that is like kind of his job. Like he's
No,
the
yeah,
sporting
but
director.
I feel like there should be a connection between the coach and him. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like he wants the opposite from Hansi Flick, and Hansi Flick's a completely different project.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Joao Cancelo would fit under Hansi Flick.
I don't think he would.
I think a Balde is a much better fit.
We gotta go for
Faster.
Alfonso Davis.
Alfonso Davies, he's going to Madrid.
Nah, he won't go to Madrid.
Nah, but there's no shot for Barcelona sign him. Maybe Cancelo, but Felix is a no go. I mean, Hansi Flick, he did say that he wanted Joao Felix to stay. I mean, to come to Bayern when he was at Bayern.
But I think what we're not considering is for the left back position, we do have Alvaro Gil, very solid in the intramural rec league.
I concur.
No, I'm pretty sure Marcus Alonso would beat him in a foot race.
Free transfer, by the way. Free transfer.
Free
He
transfer.
paid to go to the club.
Yeah,
Zero
I'll play.
wages.
I'll pay rent. I'll pay rent.
Bro, that's actually hilarious. But Hansi Flick, he's already making decisions, and just to wrap off the video, guys, I want to be asking your thoughts in regards to Guido Rodriguez and Sergio Roberto, because Hansi Flick, he said no Sergio Roberto renewal and no Guido Rodriguez. Thoughts on that?
Bro, Guido Rodriguez, bro, get that guy out of here.
We
He's
don't
not
need
even in the Argentinian national team anymore. He lost his spot. Like, bro's washed, and he's old,
Bro's washed. Alex,
and he's old. Who's the other player? Tell me the other player.
Sergio Roberto, because Sergio Roberto, he
Oh
wasn't
my
gonna get
god,
removed.
bro! I don't understand, bro. He should know his time is over at the club, bro. Fucking leave. Thank you for the 6-1 and fuck all for the rest, bro.
That's so real. Yeah, please, neither of them.
Damn,
He's stealing our
you guys
money,
are
basically.
savages.
He's a fucking shit captain too.
Damn. Saket, thoughts on Guido Rodriguez and Sergio Roberto?
You talking to me?
mid players in the team.
What happened?
We don't need mid players in the team anymore.
There we go. There we go. The consensus has been reached. Alvaro? Alvaro, you there?
Hello, you guys hear me?
Yeah. 6-1 tax.
It's kind of like what my boy here said, because again, those players are kind of like fillers. They're the same vibe as Joao Vaz and Joao Cancelo. Like they were needed for a specific moment in time. They're not really there for the future. So, I'm good. I mean, Sergio Roberto, I know we're also celebrating that, but Victor Rodriguez, I mean, I never really, I wasn't really a fan of it. He gave me all. He gave me what happened?
You said Victor Rodriguez, bro.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't. No, I didn't.
yeah, you did, bro.
Yeah, if I did, I'm sorry. But no, I mean, he gives me the same vibe as like Olio Domeo, like one of those like 1 or 2 years, or like help us fill out this
Deadass,
position.
how old is that man? Let me search that up, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, who, Guido? Like, he's like 28, 29, around there.
No
no,
way,
but
he's
yeah,
29.
I just
I,
he was one of those like
is he?
Xavi moves.
Yeah.
So
No, but it makes sense.
He's
He's like
30.
under Hansi Flick, he's not gonna be a player that Hansi Flick
Under
can
Hansi Flick, he's gonna get 0 minutes basically. Like, what's the point of bringing him in?
Yeah, precisely. But guys, that was it for the episode. This episode is going to be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. On Thursday, we will be making a Euros / Copa America preview. We are going to be talking about that because the international tournaments, they do start next week. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic time to tune in into the channel and to listen to all the content that we will be uploading. And as I said, guys, this episode will be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you guys prefer to see over there. Sampana, have a fantastic rest of your night / day, depending on where you are, guys. And thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys all on the next
Peace,
video.
guys.
all right, gang.
Peace out, everyone.